Let's go! Whew. Oh my days. Okay. Good morning, people. It is another day. Today is the 13th of November, 2025, which means we are one day closer to Christmas at the end of the year. It's kind of crazy how quickly time kind of flies by. But yeah, I'm driving again, man. I'm on the road again. That's a very interesting looking house. Like ahead of, wow, what the hell happened there? Just ahead of us with the 4 Christmas trees. Anyway, I hope everyone's nice and good this morning. It's a beautiful day out here in London. Sun is shining. I can see like blue skies, and it's November. It's kind of crazy to be this sunny and kind of warmish, 15 degrees right now, and the skies to be blue. But hey, weather is always full of surprises. Anyway, I hope everyone's like good today. I hope everyone's nice, having a nice day. And I want to say thank you to everyone yesterday for tuning into my live stream. And thanks for all the comments and stuff that you guys left yesterday. Like, as you know, obviously when I'm driving, I don't read the comments unless when I'm at like I don't know, a stoplight. So yeah, don't be offended, yeah, if I don't reply to your comment, because man's driving. I can't drive and read. Well, my comments at the same time, innit? So yeah, I hope everyone's good. And it's another day. It's beautiful. And the roads are still 20 miles an hour, which freaking sucks. But what can you do? Man, the focusing's off this morning. That's probably because the window is a little bit not clean. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful day, people. So for those of you guys who watched yesterday's live stream, I basically spent the night in my best friend's house, because basically I went for dinner yesterday and just had breakfast. Hey, you can go, bruv. Alright, I'll let you go as well. Bloody hell, I gotta let everyone go, innit? It's crazy. Yeah, had a delicious dinner, and now it is another day. It's kind of wild. So for breakfast I had what did I have? I had this cereal with yogurt, just like how they have in Denmark and most of Europe for that matter, and it was bloody delicious. So what's everyone's plans for today? Usually on Thursday I'm looking forward to the weekend because of football, you know, like Premier League football. But for the next 2 weeks here, we got no Premier League football, people. What the hell was that? Instead, what we have is bloody international football that no one really cares about. I mean, I don't really care about international football. I just care about club football, innit? My team, Man United, I want to see them play. And I want to see Liverpool suffer. Who would have thought, yeah, that Liverpool would be below Man United right now, the way that Liverpool started? It's kind of crazy how that football just flips like out of nowhere. And I'm all for it, because this Liverpool fans here were obviously ridiculing us Man United fans here for being rubbish. But now they spent all that money last summer buying all these players, and they're worse than us. How does that even work out, man? What happened? What changed? Same manager. Okay, well, the thing that changed is like they got new players and they spent a lot of money. And for right now, it doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, it's kind of wild. But it is what it is. And I don't want to celebrate too much because it could happen to us as well, you know, Man United, because we are doing well right at the moment. When we do well, Liverpool are crap. When Liverpool doing well, we are crap. What's up with that? How do we even get anywhere in London? It's kind of crazy driving this slow, man. Seriously. Okay, at least here we got 30 miles an hour, I think. Boss! Ah! Ooh, what is that car? Is that a Morgan? The car on the right, that old classic looking car, is that a Jaguar? I think it's an old Jaguar, or it could be a Morgan. I don't know. Very, very cool. It looks very out of place on these streets because everything looks kind of modern, and then that just looks like a blast from the past. I'm always looking out for cars when I'm driving. Because I can't help myself. But I love to drive. Some of you guys know that already. So if you're watching this from another part of the world, well, you're getting a free tour of the streets of London in the morning. I mean, the traffic isn't wild right now, which I'm very, very glad for, but who knows how long it's going to remain like this. Very assertive, because I did the same thing. You got some nice houses up in here, especially on the right. I don't know if you guys can see, but god damn. And some nice cars outside these houses too. So this round thing that you guys see right now, you're thinking, what the hell is this? It's called a roundabout. It's like a switching system for roads here in London or in the UK. Most countries don't have this. They just have, like, I don't know, junctions and stuff. But roundabouts are amazing. Or road circles, or what you call them. You know what? I'm yapping here. I have no idea if we're actually live or not. I kind of hope that we are. So this time we're live using my iPhone 15 Pro Max, and I'm using an app called Speedify, which is basically a VPN. What it does is it combines the signal. Ooh, there's a Porsche Taycan. Can you guys see that on the left over there? Man, it's focusing all over the place. Holy! Have you taken a job as a black cab? No. Sounds like the Geiger counter is working. Oh my gosh, that's just me. That's how I sound in the morning. I sound. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, there's some crazy vibration going on. Do you know what? I don't know. Where's that vibration coming from? I don't actually know. Sorry, people. Oh no, sounds like a Geiger counter. The Toniest, man, why are you not in bed, bruv? I swear it's like, what time is it over there right now? Like, I don't know, 1 in the morning? The guy that never sleeps. I don't know why it sounds like a Geiger counter. Like, I'm not hearing any vibrations from this side over here, but apparently you're hearing vibrations. I see the Bobo. I'm very sorry about the Geiger counter sound. I don't know why you will be hearing that. You know what I should have done? I should have plugged my microphone in. Oh crap, I can't reach to it now. It's too far into the bag. God damn it. Yeah, I suspect that the sound you're hearing is coming from, because my phone is in a cage. It's probably vibrating in a cage. That's probably what you're hearing. Geiger counter. What a description. The Toniest, man. You know you're always welcome, man. But do let me know how the image looks here. I'm not gonna read the comments, like, only obviously because I'm driving in it. So when I get to a stop sign, maybe I'll do that. But let me know how the image looks like from the phone. How does it compare to my other cameras? I mean, why the hell are we driving this slow around here? It makes no goddamn sense. 20 miles an hour here is just ridiculous. It's kind of crazy. I bloody hate it. Oh, this actually, Chernobyl area of London. Chernobyl. Ah! Yeah, it is, you know. It's the Chernobyl of London. That's funny, man. So we're still in Ealing, the Chernobyl of London. Yeah. Oh, love it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Chernobyl. Welcome to Chernobyl. Ooh, it's a nice little turn right here. It's kind of slippery on the road, yeah. Sometimes I can feel the wheels slipping a little bit, but I do like that. Image is apparently decent. Do you know why the image is decent today? Because basically I'm trying an app called Speedify. Speedify is a VPN. So this VPN combines the signal from 2 or more phones into one signal, giving you like less dropouts. So I'm just seeing like how it handles in this kind of situation. So far, according to you, it's good. Because yesterday, man, I had so many drop signals driving to West London. It's crazy. It's a shame I cannot combine the signals when I'm using my actual camera, because of obviously how the camera connects to the phone and stuff. They use a Bluetooth, and I guess there's not enough bandwidth to do both. So yeah, that sucks. But that would be the perfect scenario. But I want to see how consistently good the signal remains. And the signal has remained consistently at, okay, it's below 4 megabits per second, but consistently between 4 and 4.5 megabits per second, which is kind of cool. Damn it, red lights got me again. Bloody red lights, they're everywhere. Just check something. What is going on? Where's my maps? Aye, image is decent. Damn, that was timing. Right after you said welcome to the thing when went nuts. It's coming and going. Ah, no, that's not good. That was no good timing. So this is meant to be the fast lane. Look at this guy in the BMW. He's not gonna let anyone get in. It's BMW. Look at him. Freaking idiot. Why are all BMW drivers dickheads? Explain that to me. Sorry, Torn is hopefully you're not a BMW driver. Yeah. Ah! It's crazy, isn't it? You always know, like, they just act weird when they're on the road. They think they own the road. So much traffic around here. Oh my freaking God. It's crazy. You know, I always look at someone when they act like a dickhead. This guy's about 5 years old. How's the signal now? Oh my gosh, I can actually see the signal has dropped to like 1 megabit per second, and I need about 3 to be able to stream consistently. That's not good. I'm not. Mustang and Jeep. Ooh! Mustangs, yeah, that's my favorite American car, innit? I mean, I love the Dodge Viper as well, don't get me wrong. The Dodge Viper is kind of sick. The Camaros are nice too. But it's all about the Stang. It's all about that V8, man. Whew. You know what? Last weekend I was walking around a place called Mayfair here in London, and I saw a Jeep Durango. I said, first time I ever see one of those. It's such a weird looking car. Jeep Durango or Durango, whatever it is. Yeah, mad. I saw a lot of American cars last week. I saw a Camaro. I saw like a whole bunch of Mustangs, even the Mustang Mach-E, which is weird because I cannot imagine a Mustang being electric. Because my mind, a Mustang needs to breathe a V8 engine in it. A naturally aspirated V8 with no other like induced shenanigans in it. So yeah, Mustang and Jeep. Man, you got 2 cars? Man. The way it's going here in London, owning a car might be just a dream. Because things are so goddamn expensive now. You're getting all kinds of weird rules coming in for electric cars. You gotta pay per mile or something. Oh my gosh, what's going on? It's crazy. The thing is, we've got so much traffic right now because a lot of parents are taking their kids to school. Bloody make them walk to school, man. Like how I used to. I didn't even walk to school, I ran to school. That's how I was a good runner. And mostly because I'm East African, we run for days. Do you know what? I used to run to school, yeah? I used to try and beat the time that I set the previous day, every single day. It was mad. I would run, in the beginning I ran until I was like out of breath, but then I got used to it. I never got out of breath anymore. I just kept running. Everyone was like, why are you always running? Part of the reason was because my mom, yeah, bought me shoes. I'm not even joking. She bought me shoes that were pink. Pink bloody shoes. Unbelievable. So I put Tipex all over it. But then when it rained, my plans were demolished and the pink came back. So by running, I hid the pinkness. Yeah, that was back in the day, man. I think secretly my mom wanted me to be a girl or something. Freaking pink shoes. She said to me, beggars can't be choosers. Oh my days. African mothers, man. You can't mess with them. They have the most crazy sayings. Okay. So both not vote. It's dark. My eyes still blurry. I'm a cell phone keyboard. What are you talking about? Oh, okay. Vote our cars are around 20 years old. My Jeep is damn, the Ford is 08. You know what? I think the cars were better back then anyway. So, you know, I think they built cars to last back in the day. Old cars are king. I love old cars. Cars before were squeezed all over the place. That is freaking cool, man. Nice, beautiful Subaru. One of Japan's finest. They have that awesome sounding like a boxer engine, which I love. It just looks like it's built for like hard times, like if you're a farmer or something. Subaru Forester, dope. Do you hear it? Such a unique, distinctive sound. I think that looks really cool. What do you guys think? Or what do you think? If I live in the countryside or as a farmer, I'd definitely get one of these. Or like for road trips and that would be pretty cool. Jeep Durango. Oh my god, imagine driving a Ferrari down here. Hey, you see that arch? You see the distance? That is the arch of Wembley Stadium, where England plays football. I don't know if you saw that. So that is a world famous Wembley Stadium. So we've now left Ealing. We're now pretty much in Wembley. Where the hell am I going? industrial place. It's a far cry from Wembley. Okay, let me see what you're saying here. So that bridge was Bad Geiger. What is Bad Geiger? My Jeep is a Liberty Sport. Nice, cool. Some good concerts there. Yeah, Wembley. Yeah, it's the biggest stadium here we have here in the UK, and it's known for obviously the football, but also yes, concerts. It's a huge place. Now you can see the arch, right? Look at this BMW guy. What's he about to do? Answers on the postcard. Mr. Bus. More red lights. God damn it. So this like ugly thing you see in front of you right now, these are the famous London buses. This is half the size of a regular one. We have these single decker, and I'm gonna double decker. Welcome to Wembley. Segro V-Park. What is that? No idea. Got a BMW X5. I think this and was the car that started the whole like SUV craze, you know, back in the day. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it literally changed in the industry. So what's the plan for you today? Today I am working, people. It's still like a work day here in L Town, London. Thursday, the weekend just around the corner. So yeah, there'll be a lot of filming today. A lot of filming. So that's my plan today. How about you, man? Hey, your plan should be to go to sleep, yeah? You need to get some shut eye. Because my guy never sleeps. The man who never sleeps. Big guy now, Isuzu. What do you know is about cars in the UK? We have so many different varieties of cars. From every corner of the world. We got Isuzu from Japan. We got like BMWs from Germany. VWs and all sorts. Porsches. We got loads of Teslas lately. Let's change the lane. Wow. Finally, we can stretch our legs up in here. Let's go! But you gotta look out for the speed cameras, yeah? Tony, you gotta let me know when you see a speed camera. Look at this van guy. Stay in your lane, bro. Stay in your goddamn lane. He's on his goddamn phone. I mean, what is wrong with people? Why are you driving with you like looking at your phone, man? So the man drifted my lane because he's probably on Tinder. Swiping left, swiping right, or Bumble or whatever. But hopefully you get a nice little tour of of this place we call London. So John Lewis is one of our how can I describe it? It's one of our luxury stores here in London. It's known for like stocking high quality stuff. Clothing, electronics, household stuff and all that jazz. And they also run a supermarket chain called Waitrose, which I love because Service there is always A1, man. It's so nice. I mean, you do pay, but you feel like it's worth it. Oh man, why is this van going so goddamn slow? We've got these wind turbines here, but none of them are turning because there's no wind. There'll be no electricity today, people. Back to candles and stuff. I can see your comments in the corner of my eye, but you know. But I can't really see them, if you know what I mean. Bada bing, bada boo. You see how very twisty our roads are over here, the tawniest. These roads are not straight up in here, and I love them when there's no traffic. I think I need to switch lanes, man. What the hell was that in the middle of the road? Something snaked across the middle of the road. Definitely wasn't a snake, but it looked like one. I got 1 hour to drive. Bloody hell. A whole freaking hour. Yeah, so Tawnius, what is your plan for today? Or have you already answered that question? If it isn't sleep. Love it, man. You know, like where you are, yeah. What's the weather like? That winter and stuff. Does it get crazy cold up in there? It gets cold here, but I feel like London doesn't really get that cold. I mean, sometimes you get like, I don't know, 10 degrees, maybe like 0 sometimes, but that's really rare here in the UK. Well, in London. But when you leave London, though, woo! Especially when you go north, that's when the cold really hits you. Then the cold is savage. I don't feel the cold that much. Hey, Vanguard self-storage. Do they not do investments as well? Man, that person in front of the van here, what the hell are they doing, man? Fucking move to the left lane. What are you hogging a fast lane? Okay. Sometimes I get mad, and then when I drive past them, and then I realize it's an old person, and I feel really bad instantly. Because some of them look terrified of driving. Woo, that was an American. Was that like a Ford F-150? I've just seen going in the opposite direction. That was cool. Oh, there's a beautiful Bentley. Woo! Oh. Bentley looks like a jewel with wheels. Seriously, this person up ahead, not this van, but the person in front of this van is a retard. This van guy getting frustrated. Or is the van driver the retard? What the hell's going on here? Like he got nowhere else to be. I'm gonna have to read your comments after the fact. Which means I'm gonna have to watch the whole live stream as well. No, because I want to review the quality here. I want to see what it's like. Okay, let's dispatch. Hey, we're back with the box van man. Bloody hell. Driving on these roads, man, like, if this is the countryside where you get the B roads, oh god damn it. It's way more fun because here I got too many bloody cameras. You can't use the loud button that much. So the speed limit here is 40 miles an hour. It should be at least 50. Why is it 40? I think it's kind of crazy. Oregon. See, if I was to like move to America, I'm trying to figure out where I could live. I want to live somewhere there's sunshine, but nice roads to drive on. Nice twisty roads. So the Tonius, he just said, trying to keep my shit together. Same plan as every day. Trying to get some sleep, like the binky on the brain. What are we doing today, Pinky? The same thing we do every night. Trying to take over the world. Oregon gets fairly chilly. Usually a couple of weeks to a month or so for, wow, okay, of snow early in the year. Autumn days are mostly cloudy. Kind of similar to here in the UK then. It's funny you say autumn, not fall like you guys normally say. That's interesting. Because here we say autumn, you guys are like, what would you mean autumn? What the hell does that mean? Then we gotta explain. It's when the leaves fall, what I mean. You mean the fall? I'm like, no, I mean autumn. So do you do videography for a living? You mentioned lots of filming. Yeah, so I do a lot of filming and also a lot of editing as well. So that is what I do. That is what I do. Yeah, I love editing. And also filming stuff as well, especially like automotive stuff, innit? That's like my favorite genre of filming stuff. Or bloody love it like. Yeah, cars is just fascinating. I feel like it's my favorite subject to film and photograph. I'm not like filming people as well and photographing people too, but I have my most fun when cars are involved. Remember, I'm a Canadian. I know how to talk to my British. Oh, okay, I understand. Comprende, je comprends. So do you speak French too? Hey, what you doing, bruv? Bloody hell. There's some questionable driving going on here. Look at this guy. Stay here. Some of these people here just like decide that I'm gonna get in your goddamn lane. Ooh, this is the new VW ID Buzz. It's electric here. This has got instant torque. I didn't like it when it first came out, but I'm starting to like it now. It's weird how cars kind of just grow on you and stuff. I still like the original better. The Bug, the Combi van. Those are freaking cool, man. Whenever I see one on the road, it's usually broken down, but I love them. Such cool, iconic design. A lot of iconic cars came out of Germany, right? Like the VW Beetle, for example. The Mercedes-Benz SLR. You know, those cars just like stay in your mind forever. Just design classics. Canada. I need to do a Canadian trip, at some point. Does it still sound like a Geiger counter? Edison, why you drive with a Geiger counter, man? It feels like Chernobyl. That is a crazy connection to make, Geiger counter and Chernobyl. Oh my days. The apocalypse. Oh my god. Look at all these cars on the road. Someone's very disgruntled. crazy. Ooh, that new Defender, short wheelbase. Beautiful. I think they're so freaking cool and beautifully proportioned. Hey, ID Buzz, man. Use some of that electricity. Finally, 50 miles an hour. Woohoo! But for how long? Let's go, let's go. Okay, let's stay at 50. Oh man, in a sports car, going through this tunnel will be so much fun. Downshift, press the loud button, and go. It's my favorite thing to do. In a tunnel. When involving cars. Look at how dead here the trees look. Like, all the colors going. You're gonna see a lot more browns, and trees look like they're in a horror movie. No leaves. Just weird looking. The beauty of summer and spring is gone. Does it still sound like a Geiger counter? Woo. Cameras, cameras. See those lines you saw on the road? That tells you that, yeah, there's a camera. Speed camera, to be specific. So, in case you were wondering, of course. So I got another 54 minutes of driving. 54 minutes. I gotta cover 23 miles in 54 minutes. That is a nice Audi right in front of you right there. Talking about iconic cars, I think the Mini is also iconic. Maybe not this one. The original Mini Cooper, that's iconic. And then the BMW R53, I think that's an iconic Mini. The ones after that are all rubbish, in my opinion. They don't look like Minis anymore. It's so freaking huge. And definitely not as much fun to drive. What's the most common car in the United States? I'm guessing Ford. Maybe Chevys. Maybe Japanese cars, who knows? But then again, they gotta pay a lot of tariffs now, so I'm guessing more American cars makes more sense. It makes sense to buy an American car. How is the image? I'm really curious to see how it's going to turn out when I watch it back later. I'm almost feeling like for these kind of live streams here, it makes more sense to use the phone. What are you doing, bruv? The BMW 2 Series. Uh-oh. You don't want to get caught in that in that box, the one with the yellow crisscross lines, because boy, you get filmed stopping that, you getting a ticket. Ain't nobody need that. So there's quite a variety of cars in the US. No idea which is technically most popular. That's interesting, isn't it? I feel like right now in London specifically, I see a lot of Kia. And recently a lot of BYD cars as well. But depending on where you are, like when you're around Knightsbridge, I see so many Bentleys, man. Bentleys, Rolls Royces, like a lot of the really big expensive cars. But in general, we literally have a mixture of everything. A lot of German cars, also a lot of Japanese cars, also a lot of Korean cars, recently a lot of Chinese cars too. And as you can imagine, a lot of traffic. Bloody hell. Actually, the tariffs are hurting US car makers quite a lot because the supply chain is international. Yes, that makes a lot of sense, which is why I thought the tariff situation was just, it was crazy to me. Because how Trump explained it did not make a lot of sense. Because he was saying that the countries he's tariffing are going to pay, but logically that doesn't make any sense because no country is going to pay. They're going to transfer the cost over to the customers. So that was a weird argument that he was basically presenting to the nation. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense because most things are literally made and manufactured in China. So they need to import these things from China to America or have the cars built in China. So of course that's going to affect the price of the cars as well. So yeah, you're right. So it basically is hurting everyone. What else have I missed on here? So yeah, Trump is a literal moron. He's literally taxing his own people. This is the thing, like most, I think intelligent people realize this. They could see this from like day one. So this affected me really badly because I sell a lot of my merchandise like in the United States, right? Most of my customer base is over there. But when the tariffs came, I had to shut down the American operations because it didn't make any sense to do that because I just got this massive bill. I'm like, what the hell? Because you have to pay the tariff before the goods enter the country. So I get billed. It just didn't make sense to charge the amount of price that I would have to charge to cover the tariffs. So I said no to America for now until, you know, they get the SHIT together. It's crazy. The most ignorant president in history. Oh my God. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on in America right now because I used to like the idea of maybe like living there one day, but right now when I think about it, I don't know, man. I don't know. Even here in London, things are changing so crazy. We are becoming like America 2.0. So who knows what tomorrow brings. It's becoming less and less appetizing to live here. I'm curious to see how the World Cup is gonna hold out next year in America because oh my days. It could be the best World Cup ever, but it could also be the worst. Man, this guy went across the road right here. I think in America he called this jaywalking. Here it's not illegal. The most ignorant presidente. I think Trump is quite smart in terms of enriching himself. This is the thing. I don't think he cares about the presidency as much as he tells people that he does. It's more about him and his family. So, yeah. America's becoming like a place for the elite. It's like that movie Elysium. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's a crazy movie. I feel like the world is kind of going in that way, that direction and stuff. Tony said, yeah, they're all whacked. Oh my God. Yeah, they're all whacked in the head, man. It seems like we're in the middle of like some crazy soap opera. That's what it feels like when you watch all these things that are going on. Not just in America and in the world. Ooh, that's the BMW M2. Oh, that is such a nice car. I just love the proportions to it. It's not that loved in the car community for some reason, but I actually really like it. rather have that than, actually I like the M3 as well. But I really like the M2. M2 is freaking gorgeous. So where would you like to live in the world? The tawniest? And why? I know that's a very crazy question, but you know, I was chatting to a friend this morning about Andorra. Andorra is like a tax haven, but to live there you gotta have a little cash money in your bank account, man. But quality of life is very, very high. Weather is very, very good, and it's between Spain and France. Yeah, it's freaking lovely. Oh, this is tedious. This traffic is wild. It's gonna be a long journey. It's got 45 minutes to go. I actually love Canada, but for the snow. You know what? I love snow. Like in here in London, during the winter, it's so boring. Like I want winter with snow. Winter without snow sucks. When it's just cold, wet, and grey, that is horrible. I want winter with like waist high like snow. Like that to me is winter. I think there's a police car behind me. How is he gonna get through this? Damn. Yeah, Canada is like I heard quality of life is pretty good there as well, and you got the wildlife, you know, and stuff, and of course you got the snow. It's mostly a peaceful nation, but I heard the winters are brutal, man. You guys have like savage winters. Like insane winters. I can't take high heat either. Yeah, in London we have the extremes. The summers are very hot. I mean, not like in African terms of hot, but the difference here is like when it gets hot, you don't have like the breeze here because you haven't got trees to fan the breeze, and the heat is just like when you open an oven door. That's what it feels like here. Back home in Uganda, right? It's like it's summer all the time. Of course, you get the rainy season as well, but it rains for about an hour and then the rain stops and the sun comes out again. But here in the summer, it's extremely hot and there's no breeze, and that is just like this horrible dry heat. Back home, it's 40 degrees. But here it's like, if it gets really hot here, it's like 30 degrees. But that 30 degrees feels like 100, man. With no breeze, it's crazy. They need to plant more trees. Buildings that replace trees, and yeah, it just feels weird. So yeah, like when you travel like Thailand and stuff, it's hot there but it's humid, but it's not like the same here. Hey, M2 is leaving us. So what is your favorite car, the tawniest? I think you said Mustang, but like, if I gave you like let's say you had 10 million pounds, yeah, what car would you get? What? I've actually experienced minus 40 degrees. Oh my God. Yeah, Japan is nice. I'm going to Japan next year. That's the plan anyway. I'm culturally intrigued by Japan. I had a Japanese girlfriend before. They're just a very interesting people. I want to go to that island where people live the longest in the world. I want to see like how they live and stuff. But I also want to see the tech side of Japan and all the traditional buildings and stuff. So yeah, hopefully next year. Bada bing, bada boom. Minus 40, I cannot imagine that. I've had snow drifts here. Taller than a single story home. Flipping heck. Oh my days. Guys, I cannot even imagine that. Imagine if you drop your keys. falls all the way through into the snow. As tall as a freaking single-story house. That's unimaginable for us here in the UK. Crazy. Yeah, -40. That's too cold, man. That is way too cold. What's that digger doing on the road, man? See that bright yellow boxes you see? Those are the speed cameras. I got my mind stuck on -40 degrees. I mean, what is the coldest place on earth? How cold is it? That must be close to it. -40. It just makes my mind freeze thinking about it. Finally, we're moving again. I will say this drive is a lot more pleasant in this weather than it will be if it was like pissing down with rain, blustery wind and crazy stuff going on, and then throw traffic in between. That's just crazy. But this is not too bad. Just the traffic that I hate. Finally, we're making progress. I'm finally getting to 6th gear. I've been crawling around like in 4th and 5th gear all this time. Yeah, Japan for me, I just find them really fascinating, those people. Like this girl that I was with, like we met in the most weirdest circumstance, right? So when I was in college, I used to work at a shop called Cash Converters. It's like an second-hand electronic shop. Remember, this Japanese girl comes in, she's always smiling at me constantly. I'm like, she was beautiful. I was like, ooh, hello. And she made a beeline for me. I was talking to her about the stereo that she wanted to buy. It was a Sony, but she just kept staring at me. I was talking to her, but she just kept staring at me. Sold her the stereo and she left. She came back an hour later, like giggling and shy as hell. Her cheeks were so rosy, like she was feeling like flushed. And then she reached into her handbag and pulled out this card, like this postcard, and she gave it to me. And then she directed me to flip it over. What she did was she drew like a face, but this face had like this a very shy, had shy eyes, but half the face was in a hole. And she wrote in broken English, if I would like to go to dinner with her. That was the craziest pickup I've ever had in my life. Her English was terrible, but we found a way to communicate physically. That is the world's most international language. Yeah, Junko, man. Junko was fun. I learned later that Junko was the daughter of a very, very wealthy Japanese businessman. So their company makes all the, they make basically tools for like the building trade. And she was next to be in line in terms of like running the father's company, and she didn't want to do that. She was more interested in like into art and like theater and stuff like that. But then in Japan, you cannot disappoint your parents. Like when the dad finally retires, you have to carry on the family legacy. And because he didn't have a son, so she had to take care of things. And yeah, she didn't want to do that, so she came to London. And that's how I met her. Cash Converters. Good times, man. Yeah, there's so many more stories with her, but it's probably not good to tell that on here. Oh my word. After that, I was like, ooh, I liked Japan before because I used to buy magazines and like read stuff about, you know, Japanese tech and all that stuff. And Junko made me realize it was all true, man. And then I went to uni, and then I knew when I went to uni, it wasn't a good idea to still be seeing her because there's loads of girls at uni, man. I wanted to spread my wings and fly like an eagle. Because I'm like, there gotta be so many girls on campus. I don't want to be like limited. So I took her out to dinner and broke up with her. You should never break up with a girl during dinner. It's not a good idea. I know that now. I was young and stupid back then. The things I tried to tell her before, but it was hard to explain because I don't speak Japanese. Maybe she didn't understand what I was trying to say. And then when I was at uni, I don't know how this happened, but she found out where I lived. I remember this one evening, the doorbell rang. I didn't think much of it because I thought my housemates, you know, had some friends coming over, whatever. And then what happened was my bedroom door freaking like flies open, and she walks in. And guess what I was doing at that time? Basically, I wasn't alone. I'm like, what are you doing here? And she started crying. I thought, oh, for God's sake, we broke up already. Obviously, I moved on very, very quickly because I was with another girl in my room doing my things. Yeah. Junko was not pleased with my actions, man. I just remember jumping off this girl and just looking at this girl in my bed and then looking at Junko thinking, oh my God, how do they explain this one? All I could say was I held my hands up like an idiot. I don't know why I did that. Like, it made me look so guilty, but I was not guilty of anything. As far as I was concerned, yeah, we'd broken up. And how she found out where I lived, I would never know. That was so weird. And the weird part is, we saw each other physically one last time. Then I never saw her again. I never saw her again after that. Isn't that strange? All these like weird stories. Yeah. Junko. I remember, yeah. She could not say R's. It was so funny trying to make her say the NR. I think in Japanese there's no R sound. She couldn't say great or like gorilla. She would say gorilla. She tried so hard, she just couldn't say it. It was just so funny. I always remember, yeah, this girl had really nice teeth. And she spoke really softly. And everything this girl had was expensive. Back then I didn't really know much about, you know, expensive stuff in that way. Like everything she wore like expensive stuff, but you didn't see, like, not with big labels. It was like in your face, but if you knew, you knew. One of those things. I remember one of her handbags here cost $6,000. I was like, how the hell? Like, do you spend $6,000 for a handbag? £6,000 for this tiny little bag. It was some weird, like, obscure brand I'd never heard of. And yet, she came to my shop to buy a second-hand Sony stereo. That was weird. Hey, Vauxhall, come on, man, put your foot down. So, in the UK, we call these Vauxhalls, but you guys call these Opals, I think, in the United States. And most of Europe, they're called Opal. Yeah, I have some weird, like, girlfriend stories. I always meet girls in the most randomest places. traffic again. Hey, switch lanes, bro. I'm letting you switch the lane. What are you doing? You were indicating earlier. Fine. I'm trying to be nice to people, yeah, but they don't. They're still sleeping. This crazy lady. She's sitting so close to her steering wheels. It's hilarious. Hey, the Tornius. I'm gonna have to end the live stream here, innit? Because I need to make a phone call like that. And I can't do that when I'm doing live at the same time. So, bruh, I appreciate you.